Imagine this. You lie in bed after a long day. Reach for your phone just to check one thing in. Suddenly it's 3 a.m. You've scrolled through memes, news, and notifications, but instead of feeling better, a wave of unease floods over you. You worry about tomorrow work, relationships, your health. You didn't choose this pattern, yet here you are. Wide awake and anxious about being anxious? This all-too-common loop is at the heart of unwinding anxiety. Our attempts to soothe anxiety often keep it alive, spinning us deeper into worry instead of freeing us. Key takeaways. 1. Anxiety is a natural response to uncertainty, but can become problematic. Evolutionary roots. Anxiety developed as a survival mechanism to help our ancestors navigate unknown territories and potential dangers. However, in our modern world of constant information and stimulation, this same mechanism can become overactive and disruptive. Uncertainty fuels anxiety. Our brains crave certainty and predictability. When faced with ambiguous situations or incomplete information, the prefrontal cortex, PFC, responsible for planning and decision-making, can trigger anxiety as a way to motivate information-seeking behavior. Anxiety becomes problematic when it persists even in the absence of real threats. It interferes with daily functioning and quality of life. It leads to avoidance behaviors or excessive worry. It becomes a self-perpetuating cycle, where anxiety triggers more anxiety to our brains. Form habits through reward-based learning. Reward-based learning. Our brains are wired to repeat behaviors that result in positive outcomes, rewards, and avoid those that lead to negative consequences. This learning mechanism helped our ancestors survive, but can also lead to the formation of unhelpful habits. In modern life, habit formation process, trigger, external cue or internal state, behavior, the action taken in response to the trigger, reward, the positive outcome or relief experienced, neural basis. The orbitofrontal cortex, OFC, plays a crucial role in assigning and updating reward values to different behaviors. Over time, habits become automated, requiring less conscious effort to execute. This efficiency can be beneficial for routine tasks, but problematic when it comes to anxiety-driven behaviors or addictions. 3. Mindfulness can help break the cycle of anxiety and harmful habits. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and without judgment. It involves observing thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise. Rather than getting caught up in them or trying to change them. Benefits for anxiety and habit change. Increases awareness of triggers and automatic reactions, reduces activation in brain regions associated with rumination and worry, helps create space between stimulus and response, allowing for more conscious choices, cultivates a non-judgmental attitude, reducing self-criticism and stress, neuroplasticity. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to change brain structure and function, particularly in areas related to attention, emotional regulation, and self-awareness. This neuroplasticity supports the development of new, healthier habits and responses to anxiety-provoking situations. For mapping out habit loops is the first step to changing behavior. First gear, awareness. The initial step in changing any habit is becoming aware of its components. It involves identifying the triggers, behaviors, and rewards that make up the habit loop. By mapping these elements, we gain insight into the underlying mechanisms. Driving our actions, mapping process. Identify the trigger, what sets off the behavior. Observe the behavior. What action do you take? Recognize the reward. What do you gain from this behavior? Benefits of mapping, increases self-awareness and reduces automatic reactions. Helps identify patterns and connections between thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Provides a foundation for implementing targeted changes. Empowers individuals to take an active role in their own behavior change process. 5. Updating. The reward value of behaviors is key to lasting change. Second gear. Disenchantment. Once habit loops are identified, the next step is to reassess the true reward value of the behavior. This involves paying close attention to the actual results of the action, rather than relying on outdated or assumed rewards. Updating reward. Values: practice mindful awareness during the behavior *. Notice physical sensations, emotions, and thoughts that arise. *. Compare the expected reward with the actual experience *. Reflect on any discrepancies or negative consequences. Neuroplasticity. In action. As we repeatedly update our perception of a behavior's reward value, the brain's reward circuitry adjusts accordingly. This process of disenchantment can naturally lead to a reduction in the desire to engage in unhelpful habits. Without relying on willpower alone, 6. Curiosity and kindness are powerful tools for overcoming anxiety. Third gear. Bigger, better offer. BBO. Cultivating curiosity and kindness provides an internal reward that can outcompete the temporary relief offered by anxiety-driven behaviors. These qualities serve as sustainable alternatives to harmful habits. Benefits of curiosity. Shifts focus from worry to exploration. Activates reward circuits in the brain *. Promotes learning and personal growth. Reduces fear and avoidance behaviors. Kindness. As a practice, reduces self-judgment and criticism *. Activates the care system. Counteracting the threat response. Improves relationships and social support. Increases overall well-being and life satisfaction. * Practical applications. Use techniques like the RAIN practice: recognize, allow, investigate, note to cultivate curiosity and kindness towards difficult experiences. Regularly practice loving-kindness meditation to strengthen these qualities. 7. Taking it one moment at a time helps. Build anxiety, sobriety, present moment focus. Anxiety often involves worrying about future events or ruminating on past experiences. By learning to focus on the present moment, you can reduce the mental time travel that fuels anxiety. Building anxiety sobriety: practice mindfulness. In short, frequent intervals throughout the day. Use breath awareness as an anchor to the present moment. When anxiety arises, focus on what you can control in the current situation. Celebrate small victories and moments of calm. One moment at a time approach. Breaks overwhelming challenges into manageable pieces. Reduces the perceived uncertainty of the future. Allows for the accumulation of positive experiences. Builds confidence in one's ability to handle anxiety. By consistently applying these principles and practices, individuals can gradually unwind their anxiety, break free from harmful habits, and cultivate a more balanced, mindful approach to life's challenges. Conclusion: Unwinding Anxiety teaches that anxiety is self-reinforcing, but also reversible. Through awareness, mindfulness, curiosity, and kindness, you can break the spiral and build a fuller, calmer life, moment by moment.